Morgan is here now, first in the morning with entertainment, and we're going to start with this rather bizarre interview that is trending. It was on Jimmy Kimmel Live with Kate Beckinsale.
Yes, so Kate Beckinsale was on there talking about her new project, and she decides to reveal that her daughter, who's about 26, her daughter's boyfriend has laid 2 eggs. Okay, so we're just going to let that sit. So we do have a clip to show you. Here's the thing. She actually showed proof of these supposed eggs that he laid. And she's kind of talking about it in a funny way. So at first, you're not sure if it's a joke, but as the interview goes on, you realize she's pretty serious about it. So she shows Jimmy Kimmel and Guillermo actual pictures, which apparently are kind of gross, so she didn't show the rest of the audience. And they reacted strongly to it. So take a look.
He laid 2 eggs in a week. Is what the bright spot was.
Who did?
The boyfriend did.
He laid 2 eggs in a week. Is that a British thing?
Well, no, he's from New Jersey. Yeah.
An egg came out of his body?
Yes, not out of his mouth or ears. It came out the route that it would come out of a hen.
It came out his egg hole.
Huh?
All right. So many questions still, although I admire Jimmy and his journalistic ability there to probe further.
I think he honestly wasn't sure she was kidding or not, and then the story just goes on and on. She said she's reached out to doctors around the world to try to get answers. So,
I mean, there's laying an egg, like, you know, you hear about the performance didn't go so well. I laid an egg, that sort of thing.
I don't think that's what she's talking about.
No, I don't think so.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Questions abound.
Well, no one laid any eggs on Dancing with the Stars last night.
No.
They were fantastic, and we have a winner.
We do. Robert Irwin has won the Mirrorball trophy, and this is so cool. If you've been following this show for years now, it comes 10 years after his sister, Bindi Irwin, won the Mirrorball trophy. I mean, I think it's safe to say he's been a fan favorite throughout this entire season. Other finalists include TikTok star Alex Earl. Then you had Dylan Efron, who's also a fan favorite. He's a content creator and, of course, Zac Efron's brother. But how special is this? Robert Irwin won. You know, we talked about on the show a couple of weeks ago when he had that very emotional performance, which was essentially a tribute to his mother after, you know, everything they've gone through, losing their father and how hard she's worked to keep that legacy going. So, yeah, he's definitely delivered this season, so I'm so happy for him.
Yeah, I think we all are. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's a great story. You got one more story here?
Yeah, Rush Hour 4 is apparently in the works. There's a lot to this story because you're like, oh, wait, I think the last one came out in 2007. You got Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker. You're like, would that work with them? Maybe. But here's where it gets really interesting. So Brett Ratner is the director of all 3 of the films that have already come out. He was essentially canceled from Hollywood back in 2017 when numerous allegations came out, numerous allegations of sexual misconduct towards him from other actresses came out. So he essentially, we haven't seen him in Hollywood. Then President Trump gets involved in this story. Apparently, Rush Hour is one of his favorite franchises, and he's the one that's lobbying to get this movie in the works, specifically with director Brett Ratner. And Brett Ratner apparently is directing a documentary about Melania Trump. So there's a lot of connections.
A lot of moving parts going on here.
We still don't know who has agreed to sign on to this film, if anybody, you know, if the original cast will be back, but that's what's going on.
I've always been mystified that a movie entitled Rush Hour was such a success because, you know, and I'm speaking to you, Toronto and Vancouver. Isn't Rush Hour the worst part of your day? Do you really want to go back and revisit Rush Hour?
Probably not. No. Probably not, Jeff.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the stories.
Thanks, Ariane.
Thank you.